Hey Goat family, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week so far. It is Wednesday here, and what am I doing with that sprayer? Let's get our sprayer back here. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Let's see if I can't get sorted out. And let's get back at it. Let's get back at it. Try to pick back up where we left off. We missed some small things here. If we can't jump back into our rhythm, get things sorted out. It's been a strange week, you guys. I'm not sure why. Not sure why. The temperature's been up and down. We're back in the 70s today, but it's just been kind of an off week. I'm not sure. You guys, let me know how your week's going so far as well. Let me know if how you're feeling, what you've been up to. Maybe you're feeling the same as me and just a little bit off this week. But we are inching ever so close to Christmas, to the end of the year. It's hard to believe 2026 is coming up. It took me forever to actually get used to saying 2025, so it'll probably definitely take just as long next year. It'll be 2 or 3 months where I still think it's 2025 and I'll forget to write the correct date, and then I'll forget that it is 2026. Is this unlimited soap again? Our soap sure is lasting quite a while. I'm shocked. Is that the ladder? That is the outline of the ladder. Let's stretch this out just a little bit here. Alright, I think I jumped too far down here. Yeah, let's jump back up here. Whoops. What am I doing? Why is it not switching attachments here? If we can't figure out why. Maybe that's why. Because I had the wrong one in my hand to begin with. You guys, I feel like the lady from... and I cannot remember her name. My brain is not working properly right now. And I've had my coffee, so that's a bad sign. I feel like the lady from 50 First Dates. And it's sad that I cannot remember her name. Because she's been in so many movies. And she is a well-known actress. But I feel like her. I feel like every day I wake up, forget how to play this game, and have to learn how to play it all over. Excuse me. I have to learn how to play it all over again. Even though I played it a lot. And I don't know. I want to say my excuse is because I play so many games, but that, you know, that's just an excuse at the end of the day. Because even if I didn't play so many games, I'd still forget how to play this game. I'd forget. Alright, I think that's just about good. Why is that spraying? It's because the soap is disappearing. That's why. What a moron. I'll say it for you guys. You don't have to say it. I will say it for myself. What a moron. Alright. I would say that we're going to try to finish this job today, but I don't think that's going to happen, guys. We're going to try to get at least 80% of the way. We're going to try to get to the last little bit of the job. Let's jump back up here. And then we will definitely finish it up. Definitely finish this one up this weekend. Friday, we are live streaming PowerWash Simulator 2, guys. We're live streaming 5 days this week. And PowerWash Simulator will be on Friday. So Friday, we will finish this job up and probably start the new one. As we're going to be live probably 3 hours. And we're going to open it up. So anybody that has PowerWash Simulator on PlayStation 5 we will be opening it up for you to join in and help us out. So hopefully we get some help. But if not, it's still going to be fun either way. But we're definitely going to give everybody a chance if they want to jump in and join us. Are we missing something here? We are missing something at the top there. We're missing a little bit over here. I think that's good. We'll come up here, do this. I don't even think we're getting any of that. We're not. So let's move the ladder and get back up to the top. I feel like we're disorganized at the moment. Discombobulated, as they say. Where's the ladder at? Did we lose our ladder? No, there it is. I was about to be freaking out here. We're eventually going to get it together, guys. Let's go on up here. I think this is just about done. Missing just a few things here on this. I think we are going to move over here. So this isn't the easiest of jobs, especially when I can't even judge my jump right. All right, come on, let's jump. That is insane. I hit the jump button. But obviously we went nowhere. There we go. Okay. Let's spray this area. I don't know. That's crazy. I don't think you actually can. I don't think you can move the ladder over here, is what I'm trying to say. That's all right. I think we can get it like this. Possibly we can do it just like this. Because I didn't see a smaller ladder, and I'm sure there is. There's got to be a smaller ladder somewhere. But we're going to focus on this right here. There we go. I actually think we might jump down towards the ground and get that. We're getting things, and it looks like these are like dots, outlines of constellations. Yeah, and we're getting credit for those. So that helps out. And I think, as easy as this is coming off, we might just spray like this. We might just forget the soap for now and just see if this works out. Try to save us some time on this, it seems. All right, that's good. Yeah, some of this at the bottom here is just not coming off like I want it to. All right, let's switch back to the soap. I did say that, but then look at me changing my mind. Just like this weather that we're dealing with here right now, I am changing my mind again. Yep, that will work. This will work. Seems like it's not getting as much on the radius, and that's all right. But we are sitting at like $10,000. So I think after this job, we might have enough money to get the next upgrade that we've been talking about and been wanting to get. It is the goal. So, and we have not been selling our other equipment, so we should be able to get it. And also get the achievement on top of that. So, this. Yeah, we're getting like $1 for every one of those that we get. I'll take it. I'll take it. It adds up. It definitely adds up. We're getting rich $1 at a time. Let's come back over here. Yeah, we definitely need the scissor lift in this job. It would make things a lot easier. Let's get this. That's completed. That's good. And I have a feeling that a lot of people already have the last upgrade on the sprayer by the time they get to this job because they do sell the equipment. And if so, that's probably how they get this one done a lot faster. Let's see if we can't move this ladder. I'm just curious if we can. We probably can't, but I want to see anyways. And I also want to see if there's another ladder around. I don't think there is. I don't think you can move this ladder anywhere. I think the only places you can put this ladder at is right here. Yeah, so I think it's meant to be that way. Let's go to the ground area here. We are going to do some spraying. Let's work on the walls. I think we can get these done a lot faster. I say that. Maybe we can, maybe we can't, but let's try it out anyways and see what happens. Our game plan today, there is not one. We just are getting after it. And my brain is all over the place, so you guys will see that I'm just going to jump from spot to spot. And that might be what I usually do. We might go into it with a game plan, but then somehow the game plan changes. Now, let's spray this down. Yeah, this won't be too bad on the bottom area here, I don't think. I'll take that $1 for that sign there. Gladly take the $1. Let's go up here. We'll take that. And that was $8 for that door. I'll take it. And we could have auto-skipped this, but I don't want to do that. We didn't complete it with Shell, and I definitely don't want to skip it. It would have been easy money to get, but I don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. We are having to jump to get this part up here. Let's come over here. Oh, never mind. We could have extended our extender one more time. And there is actually one job that we did with Grumps, and I think it was the billboard. That's one that we did with him that I think we skipped over as well, that I should have did here as an episode on the channel, but we'll definitely have to go back and redo that one, I think, if you guys want to see it. It's the only one that we have not done on this channel so far. So if you guys want to see that, we'll go back and redo that job. And with the equipment we have now, I think it'd be a lot easier. So we were bare minimum on that when we did that one. See if we can't get this pillar clean, this little wall area here. And I'm not sure, last time we did have some lag, I did mention that. We haven't had any lag yet, so I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe it was a one-time, one-off thing, and maybe we're back to normal now. We'll see though. Not sure what was causing that. Yeah, we might actually have to use the turbo nozzle to reach some of these high up places. The velocity that we're getting, we're not getting enough velocity on some of these sprays to get up there. Yep, I think we're absolutely going to have to use that turbo nozzle to get the corners. All right, let's get the very top as high as we can possibly go, which is not high at all. Not too high. That's all right. Let's focus on the areas we can reach, and then we'll use the turbo sprayer on the last little bit when we get to it. And I did say 80%. There's a good chance that we don't make that. Very good chance that we don't make that today. That is very ambitious, and I don't think we're going to make it. Not within the next hour. All right. It's a really pretty background here. This would make a really good screensaver. You take out all the UI on the screen and just have just the background. Yeah, this would make a really good screensaver. And honestly, I don't know. PowerWash Simulator maybe could benefit from a photo mode. I don't think they have one. Let me see if they have one. I don't think they do. They do not. I don't think. I don't think they do. Definitely would be cool to see if they did. All right, we are. Oh, there we go. There's the lag. Once again, huge lag on that one. Not sure why. So there is still lag on this job. It's not a one-time deal. It's something going on with the job type deal. There we go. All right, let's come over and get the bottom of this. Over here, like so. Oh, there's some more lag. Wow. Crazy. All right. Guys, I hate to say it, but this House Flipper and, wow, there's more lag. House Flipper and PowerWash Simulator 2, these could be the last series on the console for a while. Seems like there's a lot of PC games that are just out currently and that are coming out that just aren't on console. And unfortunately, you know, it's the type of content we want to make, the type of content I like to play. And so we're probably going to be moving away from as much console. We are still going to be playing Hypermarket on console, but that might be the last console game for a while. I don't know. We'll see. But I just have a feeling it probably will be. And I'm still unsure that what series we're going to bring next to the channel. We have so many options, so many ideas, so many new things that are out, so many early access games that I played that just are really interesting, a lot of fun. There's so much to choose from. You guys want to see so many different things. I've taken a poll, and you guys are all over the place too. You guys want to see so many different things. So there's a variety. The one thing in common, though, that you all want to see on the channel is simulation games. So we're definitely going to keep that going. We're definitely going to continue simulation games on the channel. Every now and then we'll spice it up and make it diverse. We might continue the GOAT series still down the road. I don't know if we're going to start it back next month, but we're definitely going to continue the simulation. Mainly, first and foremost. I don't think I can reach that. I can't. All right, let's come back over here. But for you console players out there, don't worry, don't fret. There are a lot of great simulation games that are about to make their appearance on console that are coming from PC. So I know Better Mart is one, and that's a huge one that everybody's waiting on for on console. You guys are also going to get Water Park Simulator on console, and it is going to be the PC version of the game, not a knockoff. There is a couple more. There's a storm simulator, storm chasing game coming to console, and then also a mall simulator game, and it's not the same one as PC. So that one, not sure. Don't know what to expect on that one. It's a hit or miss, but it is coming. A different version is coming to console, but console is definitely going to be getting their feel They're just a little behind, it seems like, on some of the big hits. Oh, there's a planet here. We actually need to jump up here. Let's spray this down, get it done. And we might just jump off and do planets now. Let's jump around the room and clean up the planets. And I almost started singing the Captain Planet theme song, guys. Let me know if you've seen Captain Planet, and if he's your hero. If you know the theme song, let me know. Let me know if you know who Captain Planet is, and if you've ever seen Captain Planet. But I definitely thought of Captain Planet just right there. And this is actually a pretty good angle to get some of this area that we can't reach. So climbing on top of this planet, can we stop the lag, please? I did not know what's going on. That lag on this is crazy. But this is a good angle and good height to reach some of this stuff that we can't get normally, or that we can't reach from ground level. So I like it. And we're barely over 50%, so there's a lot more to go. Lots more on this job here. More lag as well. It's definitely not the console. I've not had any experience of lag on House Flipper, none on Hypermarket, none anywhere except for this. So I'm not sure what seems to be the issue. And it might just be me. I've not seen anybody else comment about lag on this job, so it definitely could be just me then. I don't know. Get that sprayed off. Let's come over here and do the soap. Let's get the rest of this planet done. We'll spray it down. There's more lag. That is insane. God, that is so crazy. It is so hard to even work on this job with the lag that's going on. Once again, I thought that spraying and getting more done in the job would clear it up some, but that's not helped at all. I mean, we're a little over halfway done on this job, and we're still experiencing tremendous lag at times, just like right there. I'm not sure. Oops, I did not mean to go off the side there. That's all right. So can get the rest of the top and then go underneath here. Get as low as we possibly can here to get this sprayed off. Oh, that's so bad. So bad. All right, let's go to our green nozzle here and spray this off. Oh my goodness. Don't know what happened right there. Once again. Yep, there it is again. I don't know if it's the planets that cause that or what. I really don't know. It's just really random. There's no rhyme or reason, and I can't figure it out. Yep, there it goes again. So maybe it is. Maybe it does happen when we stand close to the planets, and I'm not sure. Gonna have to keep an eye and see what happens when we leave away from this planet to see if it's still doing it. Yeah, that just definitely started doing it as soon as we switched to the soap there. I think that we're good on this side, except for this. Jump over here, spray that. Jump back up top here, spray some soap on the planet that we missed. On the side, yeah, that definitely could be it. It could be a planet thing. Nobody likes this planet here, apparently, is what it is. It's a planet issue. Alright, spray this. Yeah, that is insane. That is insane. Let's jump back up here. Alright, let's jump on top of the planet here. We're only at 52%. This is going to take a while. We made quite a bit of progress last episode and got through some things, but this episode, we are definitely creeping in slow motion, it feels like. That's all right, though. Nothing wrong with the long jobs. Unless you have lag. That's it. That's the only thing I will say. Long jobs don't work great if we have all this lag to deal with. Get the planet? Did we get that? We did not. I think we're missing. Why is that not coming off? We'll come back to that. I think we did decent. I don't know why it's not spraying off some of that. That's all right. Try to spray the bottom of this area here. That. Let's go back to the top of the planet here. Get some of these walls. This is a good place to reach, like above us. We've got a pretty good reach right here. Alright, switch to our green. Can't come over here and get this corner from here without having to get down off of Saturn. Yep, one lagging once again. Once again, there's some lag there. 2 times really quick. See how long before we get another lag spike. Yeah, and I think this is one of those times. There's another one. Maybe this thing here, where's the, let me see if I can use that. Let's see, maybe, let's try this out. This might be one of the times where this thing works. I don't know. It doesn't have an extender though, does it? It does have a long, that doesn't feel like it's that long of an extender. We'll see if this thing can help us out just a tad bit. I mean, it does great against flat surface areas like we want it to. There we go. Yeah, it's just not that great. It doesn't have quite the reach we want it to. I mean, you can run it along the surface and it'll be decent, but yeah, it doesn't do exactly what we need it to. It's not going to help us too much. We did want to try it out though. We don't use that very often at all. It was a really cool attachment when I first saw it. Before we bought this game and purchased this game and started playing it. And first thing I thought was, you know what, I have to have that. I have to try it out. That's got to be one of the best gadgets and sprayers in the game, and it's not. I don't know. It's just not. I thought it was going to be better than it was. Definitely underwhelming with that gadget. And I call it a gadget, but it's actually a cleaner. So, but definitely underwhelming, completely underwhelming. Thought it was going to be better than that. And it might be. Maybe I'm using it wrong. Maybe I need to look at a tutorial on how to properly use that swirl force efficiently, 100%. But one thing I do not like to do is I do not like to look up tutorials for things. I like to figure them out on my own. And I am so stubborn, I will go forever without knowing how to do something if I can't figure it out. Now, if we're not progressing in the game, then obviously I will look it up and I'll bite the bullet and I'll look at a tutorial or something to help me figure it out. But if we're progressing in the game, then we're just going to keep doing it the way we're doing it. We're going to try to experiment, but we're not going to look up tutorials if we're making progress. It's part of the joy of discovering. Simulation games are like that, though. I do like simulation games for that reason, that you can figure it out your way and do it your way, and 99% of the time it's going to work your way. So I do like that about simulation games, and that's probably what makes them so fun for me, is that there's so many different ways to do things, and it still works out. because we definitely do that in PowerWasher. I have watched plenty of PowerWash videos, and I see people doing things a lot different, which is a good thing. You know, it's very innovative. And I have one specific person that I love to watch on PowerWasher, and I've been watching him since PowerWasher 1. I wish I could think of the name off the top of my head, the exact full name. I don't want to butcher the channel. They do broadcast on TikTok. I'll have to find the link. But they watch, it's so relaxing. The channel is set up, their streams are so set up to where they play relaxing music. And they do things really slow and in a straight line. I mean, slow motion like this. It's like this, and then you'll see them cut to this, and then go down the next line. Perfect pattern. I mean, it's perfection. And it's not up and down, you know, like this crazy movement that I do a lot. It's definitely relaxing, and it's in a pattern. Like, it literally is a pattern. You'll see them, you know, do this and then come back down this way, straight line. So, you know, it's very obvious they play on PC because of the controlled movements. You know, analog, it's so harder to control sometimes, and that's why you'll see, you know, some lines up and down that are missed because analog is not always straight up and down. So, but that's relaxing. To me, that is the best way to watch PowerWasher. Unfortunately, I can't mimic that. I cannot. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of practice to have your movements like that, and then two, it takes a lot of patience because, you know, I do get anxious. I get anxious at times, and I want to get a job done a little faster. Sometimes I feel like I'm taking too long, so it makes me speed up. And if you're doing the slow movement like that, absolutely, you're going to start to get anxious. Let's move over here. So that's why I definitely cannot do it that way. All right, we're good here. This I completely forgot about. Forgot about the satellite here. Let's come over here. Completely forgot about our satellite figure here. There's some more lag. Insane. Very annoying as well. Not sure what's causing that. Is that a PlayStation issue maybe? Who knows? You guys, once again, if you've played this job, let me know if you experience lag on this as well. Also, what console are you on? Are you on console, or are you on PC? Let me know that as well. Alright, we might have to get down here at the bottom to spray that off. We are going to barely be able to reach that there, but we can reach it. Thank goodness for that. Let's get this pole here. 56%. I think 60% was probably more realistic today. I did say 80%, but I don't think we're going to be able to hit that 80 today at all. Maybe 70. How about that? Let's do 70%. See if we can't make that our goal. Let's get the bottom of that. Get the sides. We do have a pole here to clean off. Yeah, just like that. So that's more of the control movement I see a lot of people using. Specifically the TikTok channel that I watch. It's control movement like that. Oh my goodness, that lag was insane as usual. But if we can't get normal gameplay without the lag, it's impossible to do that. It's impossible to stay controlled with your movements. Alright, let's spray that off. Let's go to the top area here. Oop, I am trapped. Alright, let's stand up. Might be sensitivity too. I think maybe my sensitivity could be turned down to control that. And that's probably the trick to that. If you want more controlled movement, you probably do have to change your sensitivity down. Oh my gosh. Maybe that would help the lag as well. Maybe that's what I need to do, because this lag is just going to drive me nuts. We did miss that a little bit there. Got that done. That done. I think we got this backside we can spray off. I don't know what we missed on this. I do know this is once again another great spot to wash from. Put some of this here on the ledge. Can't get that. There we go. A little bit, not a whole lot, but we can get some. The soap we can definitely get, I think, a little bit over here. I think we're going to do that. I think we are going to lower our sensitivity and see what that does. I mean, it's definitely going to make it slower, but that might be more aesthetically pleasing to watch. For my anxiety, though, I don't know how that's going to work out. Might not work out too good with the anxiety, but we'll see. And it's not going to be faster. It's definitely not a faster way of doing it. But once again, it's better to watch, I think. All right, switch to the green nozzle here. I think that this is about as far as we can go over with this. Yeah, we can't go any farther than that. Oh my goodness, stop the lag. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. %. Let's go. Do this side here, and I think that's it. I think that's all we can actually reach over here and possibly get. We could try to reach some on this back side. I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's see if we can. Okay. It's actually not gonna reach that far. And I did not do that, but the lag got me on that one. The lag had me turned around. This will have to work. That's all right. That's fine. We do have that. Oh my gosh. Can I jump down, please? Let's spray this off. Let's jump up the side here. Maybe we can do this while we're at it. Perfect. We still have a little bit here on the ground we can try to reach. Did not mean to do that. We did mean to switch to the soap, though, that's for sure. Let's get some of this sprayed off. We've made some progress on the walls today. We cleaned off a couple planets. I don't know if they're 100% done, but we've made some progress. It doesn't feel like we've made much, but we did, I think. We do need a better soaper. We need something better, and I think the next upgrade will probably give us that. Probably give us what we're needing. Alright, there's another planet here to wash off. We'll finish spraying this wall off, and then we'll do that planet. So we're definitely going to have more to do on Friday than just start at the end of this job and then start a new one. So we'll definitely have quite a bit to do on Friday in this job. So hopefully having people to play with us in co-op on this, hopefully it doesn't make the lag even worse. That's the one thing I'm worried about, is that with co-op it might make the lag even worse. But I guess we shall see Friday, right? Spray this. That's good. That's good. We're just about, there we go. Just about finished with that. I had a feeling that was done. Let's jump up here, spray this off. Alright. Alright, let's do this planet here. And this probably is a cold planet for sure. I'm going to say probably Mercury, Neptune. I'm probably way off. I do think this is probably Neptune though. Without guessing, I mean without looking at the thing, what is it? It is Neptune, yep. Just testing myself here. Let's climb up here. Good spot to be in, to spray the planet, and then also get some other good angles up here, so we'll do that. Yep, still lagging. It's just all over the place. Definitely all over the place. Get this. Alright, switch back to the green. Oh, and there's 60%. Oh, more lag as usual. It's got to be gravity, right? We're dealing with gravity effects here. This is a solar display, and it's got to be gravity bringing us down. That's all I can say. It's got to be the gravity. Spray off the sides here. Looks like a gumball, honestly. Looks like a giant gumball. Step over here, try to spray around. I don't know how we can get the bottom of that though. That's a really, really bad angle to try to be getting. Maybe not. Maybe it's not. Got it. Perfect. You can spray this corner down, get this completed. Yep, we got that done. Maybe we get some of that right there. Yeah, we're going to have to go back and do some of that. Guys, we're going to wrap this one up right here. A lot harder than I thought it was going to be. We only got like 20% done. Not even that. I don't think we even did 20% of the job today. This one is pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. But we will wrap this one up on Friday when we're live. So 2 to 3 hours on Friday, you guys. I hope to catch you there. I appreciate you all for joining in today. Love you all so much. Catch you next time on GOAT Gaming. Goodbye, everybody.